Imagine if Thronefall got dumped into an apocalyptic setting and, well, that's actually it. It's basically Thronefall in the zombie apocalypse, but it has some cool twists though. Last Outpost is an early access base building tower defender, which will launch on the 6th of February and sees us jump into a vehicle, shoot at our enemies, gradually build up a base to defend against increasingly bigger waves of zombies, gargoyles and other creatures trying to destroy our headquarters. Join me while we throw a coin into the slot machine, play the first 2 hours and see if Last Outpost is a real fun or a refund. Similar to its medieval cousin, Last Outpost lets us build up a base from scratch, set up raiders camps to generate income after every night, which is required to erect defensive towers, lodges for melee and ranged fighters, sandbag protected flamethrowers and machine guns, drone and reconnaissance stations to gain intel, and a few more buildings. Since we are in a high-tech world, each attempt in one of the currently 4 levels sees us obtain research points for a tech tree. In this tree we gain new vehicles to drive, powerful upgrades for our buildings, new skills we can use and unlock heroes, although I have not encountered the function yet. So this is one mystery I am looking forward to unravel, unless the game is a refund of course.
That was a huge spoiler!
With each wave split between the setup phase during the day and the fighting phase in the night, we at first used the very valuable money to set up our defense in the pre-designed spots. While these limit our choice and freedom to fit a turret in a specific location, it never bothered me, since through upgrading of our headquarters an array of new locations are generated, giving us more than enough places to build on. With the towers, different melee and ranged units and of course our own decently armed hero, we get in range of the incoming enemies, command our units and shoot them down in a simple yet satisfying manner. After each night the base magically rebuilds itself, leaving any damage on our structures in the past. And we use the gathered coin from the enemies and the generated income from our base to enhance our buildings, deal more damage with the turrets, set up walls to slow down the progress of our opponents or give our vehicle upgrades like an additional shooter, spikes on a bumper to run over zombies or a gas cloud from our exhaust pipe. See, even in the apocalypse CO2 emissions are an issue.
How dare you!
While the at first plain looking towers shoot down from the high ground, further upgrades allow us to transform them for example into missile towers or sniper nests, while each upgrade towards a unit building increases their numbers and allows for a specific enhancement to be activated. While these upgrades are valuable for the soldiers, their power and commandability is a bit lacking. With simple move here commands we can set them up at a certain spot, but since the AI got mixed up with a pack of chihuahuas, they frantically run towards enemies, bark at them and hunt them down even when they lose a favorable position, like the safety of a wall or a high ground. This sees us either constantly push them back manually or come to the rescue with our own character and use one of the many different skills to decimate our opponents. Apart from those minor issues with the units, the first 2 hours in the game allowed me to obtain enough tech points to get some good upgrades in a tech tree, like a new vehicle or the mentioned skills. While each major upgrade can be enhanced further through additional points, the general in-game upgrades and customization options may seem lacking in number, but not in effectiveness. With a combination of a stun ability from our car, the bombs dropped from a plane and the upgraded turrets, we diminish the enemy numbers quickly. While those hero moments are high in number, it still wasn't enough for me to beat more than the first level in the first 2 hours. With the combination of a lacking commanding skill on my part actually, an over-reliance on specific units and turrets, and being a few upgrades short to give our characters damage the last oomph, I failed every other level, but never got frustrated. With the steaming desire to give it another try and make things better this time, just like with kids, you know, the second one is always better, Last Outpost offers the right amount of challenge and freedom to design the base, while the art style may be lacking for some, but has the right amount of simplicity and charm that got people into Thronefall as well, which Last Outpost definitely took inspiration from. With a few minor issues like a handful of bugs and the mentioned stupidity of the units, the gaming experience gets dampened, but not by much actually, seeing Last Outpost being a real fun instead of a refund. Woo! Would you agree with my verdict? Let me know in the comments and don't forget to restock on toilet paper.